Hello friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. Today is actually the third in my dining room series, and I'm anxious to share with you my dining room table and my little side table. I've got a lot of vintage items there, and I just think it is absolutely precious. So I can't wait to share with you those spaces. And again, I am, yes, wearing the same thing. And if you've watched my last video, I kind of explained why. I have a little time off today, so I'm trying to get all these videos taped ahead of time for you guys so I can get them out to you guys on time. So this is just real life. I could change my clothes, but I thought I would just go ahead and go with it because I'm sure each of you understand. But let's get started with this video, and let me finish sharing with you how my home is coming together for spring. Okay friends, this is in the corner of my dining room, and so let's decorate this area right over here. And so I can show you, I just put two of my Crocs on this metal tool chest that I have, and then of course I have a basket over there with just some pillows and then a blanket. And so to change this up, I'm going to swap out the mirrors. There's usually some kind of mirror that I decorate with, and so I'm going to add this round mirror, and then to that I'm going to add these square cake plates. And I got these at TJ Maxx years ago, but when I seen them, I thought they were so beautiful. I just thought I could use them in my home, and I have enjoyed using these so much. Now, rarely do I use them for what they're intended for, but that's okay. I still enjoy using them in my home. And so I'm just kind of using them as a tier tray. And I've got this vintage inspired and some vintage Easter right here, and I'm gonna put most of it on this tray. These colors are bright and cheery, and I just love seeing all these wonderful bright colors. They just scream spring. I think I've said that in every video that I've made, but I just feel like it really does. This is an old vintage Easter basket, and the handle broke. And if you're wondering why this bow is where it is, but I just kind of glued it back together, and then I just wrapped this ribbon around really tight so it would hold it down in place because I just thought it was so pretty. And of course I've added some paper shred, and then this is a vintage die, a box of die, and it's so funny. Write your name on every egg. I mean, who remembers doing that? I thought that was such a big deal. But now I'm just going to add that inside, and then to this I'm going to add these paper mache eggs that I have. I usually use them in another way during Easter, but I thought it would be perfect just to add to this basket right here with this egg coloring die. I thought that made the perfect complement to each other, and I just really enjoy this combination together. Okay, so before I get going too crazy, I want to go ahead and decorate this peg rack because I want to have that done so I'm not reaching over what I've already decorated. So I've got this hat, and I added this string to this hat so I could hang it. And of course that's how I'm going to hang it right here, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to show you another option in just a minute. But I thought I'd just add a wreath, and then I've got a few pottery pieces that I haven't used in my other display, and I just think they look pretty hanging right here on these little knobs. So that's what I'm going to do right here. And then just to bring in, like I said, that touch of spring again, some more spring, I've got this sweet little watering can, and I'm going to add it to the other side, and I just think that's perfect. I know a lot of people hang little towels, but I just didn't think that looked right when I was playing with it, so this is what I'm going to go with. Now you will see my hat hanging, but I'm going to show you in just a second. I'm going to take it and just actually put the hat on the rack. So y'all tell me what you think looks better, the hat hanging or the hat actually sitting on the rack. So I love these old pieces. They're just replicas, but they're some of my favorite decor for spring and Easter. I just think they are so sweet, and so I'm just gonna display them together. Now this one is a paper mache bunny, and I got him, I believe I bought him on eBay or won him on eBay, but I just thought that it was just so sweet. And I know he's got some damage, but you know what, I'm really okay with that. Stuff like that really doesn't bother me. I'm just glad that I got to have a piece of, you know, history like that, just a piece of old vintage decor. It just makes my heart happy. Things don't have to be in perfect condition always, so especially if you're just enjoying them for yourself. But then here's a sweet little blue little rabbit. I love him too. I think I got him thrifting, and I just have some tiny little eggs inside. Now right here is another little die kit, and I just think the graphics on this is amazing. So I'm just gonna style this up here with this bunny. And then I'm gonna share with you, I have this, it's so pretty. It's called, I guess it was trim that you would put around your eggs. Now I have not opened this, so I don't know for sure, but that's what it looks like. But the graphics are so pretty. I just enjoy this for the beautiful graphics on this packaging. I just think that they knew how to do things right back in the day, because oh my gosh, the way that they designed their material it was just incredible. So I'm just going to display this right here. Now it's not going to stay, so I'm going to have to find a way to remedy that, and I will show you what I do. Friends, I also love this sweet little duck. It was in my mom's home, and I remember having it in the cabinet, and I just would get it out and look at it. I always thought it was so cool. But let's go ahead and add this flower frog, and then I can add this piece to it, and it will stay, and I won't have to worry about it falling down. And actually, I think more of the graphics will actually show by doing it this way. So friends, let's just add a couple of more flower frogs so we can display these beautiful postcards that I have. And that's just a really great tip for y'all if you're wanting to start a collection for or a vintage collection for holidays and you don't have lots of money to spend. You can always invest in postcards. They give you so much bang for your buck, and you can display them, and there's such amazing graphics on them. Now this one was addressed to my grandpa, and so I think that is such a sweet thing to have, and it was addressed to him when he was a child, which makes it even sweeter. But I also have these sweet little chicks. These came from Hobby Lobby, and I was thinking, you know, let's stick him in the basket. So I pulled out that pink egg. I'm going to stick one chick in the basket, and then I think I'm going to take the other chick and make a little paper shred nest and then place him right inside. Okay, we can't do Easter without Easter eggs, of course, and carrots. So I wish I had more Easter eggs because I think it would be so adorable filled in on these glass trays. So that's my goal, is to go over. I think my sister has a lot of extra Easter eggs like this. So I'm going to go see. If not, I'm going to go get some. But I'm going to fill in the tray a little bit. But let's just add in these carrots that I have. I think those came from the Dollar Tree. And then these I got at Hobby Lobby. Aren't those so cute? They're kind of like a little velvet. Oh, so pretty. So I'm going to just tuck these in and around, and that will pretty much be my display over here. Okay, so let's move over to my dining room table. And you know, I have this idea to change up my dining room table, but I love the arrangement I have so much that I'm actually going to keep it. And so I thought, well, I'll just pull out my runner that I have and put it on the table. And of course, I cannot find that. I actually think I brought it over to my sister's. So I've got these two placemats, and since this table is pretty small, I just decided I would just kind of separate those so it would look more like a table runner. It's not hanging off the table, but that's okay. I'm not sure I'm really liking this anyway, but I'm going to give it a try. But here's the arrangement that I made, and these are just a few flowers that I got from Michael's. And then of course I got this gorgeous ironstone little gravy boat sitting on some old books with some bunnies that came from Target. When I was at my mother's house, which you know is my sister's home now because she bought our childhood home, but my mother always had these beautiful daffodils in her yard. They're so gorgeous. They are such a reminder of my mother and grandmother. And so I'm going to just switch a little bit of this around. I'm going to take the candle away. I'm going to move the gravy boat over, and I'm going to put those beautiful flowers right on top of this book. And you know, I can change these out so I can use these beautiful flowers in my home, because there's nothing like having these beautiful fresh flowers. And again, it's such an awesome reminder of my family. So I'm going to add that right there. And guys, if you want to see how I made this arrangement in this gorgeous brown crock, I will have that video linked in the description below for you guys if you want to watch that. Again, I hope you guys will come back and watch when I do my home tour. I might go ahead and completely change this up and do an arrangement for my table. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to see. But right now, I'm really loving this, so I thought I would just keep it so I can enjoy it just a little bit longer. Again, thank you, friends, so much for being here. I can't tell you what a blessing you are to our lives. And we just want to say thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching to the end. It really helps our channel grow, and we're so excited for all the growth that our channel is having right now. And it wouldn't be possible without all of y'all. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. And friends, before we go, I just want to leave you with this beautiful Bible verse. Your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Psalms 119:105. Friends, you know the Word of God is our guidebook. It's what we live by. And if you need guidance, if you need direction, you know, God, His Word will guide us and direct us in every area of our lives. So, friends, I hope that you will call out to God, seek His face, and read your Bible daily, because God will show you the way. Friends, thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, friends.